today we're going to talk about building and sustaining relationships. So I want to start off right away with, give me, who is your favorite charity? Pat, what's your favorite charity?
The Downtown Mission.
Downtown Mission in
Windsor, Ontario.
Windsor, Ontario. How
Your
about you?
favorite charity?
Your favorite charity? Yeah.
Usually the one I'm working on.
Okay.
I'm working on one which is like a child abuse organization called Champions for Children.
Nice.
Mercy Ships.
Mercy Ships. Okay, great.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood, right?
Draft Delta Research Education Foundation.
Okay. And why are they your favorite charity? What's the biggest reason why you're so enthusiastic about them?
Again, I'm a consultant, so they're a client, but the need is so great. I had my eyes open after working in a hospital in 30 years, what I'm fundraising for. You see people sleeping on the floor without a bed, with their belongings tied in a plastic bag to their feet.
Right.
So
Okay.
for sure, I will be giving to them for the rest of my life.
Right. Okay. How about you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, the organization is the conduit for our sorority, and we do so much public service and social action, and so it's an opportunity for us to provide free programming across the country and actually internationally to communities that otherwise wouldn't be able to get certain types of services. And so it's a good mechanism for us to be able to do that work.
Okay, so it's not, is the reason why you like them as well, is it because they thank you in the right way, they steward you in the right way, or that doesn't matter? Is that an important thing for you?
The truth is, I'm helping develop a stewardship program
Okay.
for them.
Okay.
They didn't have major gift donors, but they had amazing donors in their database. They had people, as a development officer, come from another town that didn't know the donors in the community, so I'm helping with that.
Great, okay. So last week, we talked about what stewardship is, right? The essential function by which organizations develop long-standing relationships with their donors. So today, we're going to talk about that role of stewardship a little bit more in building those lasting relationships. So, are you all familiar with the Association of Fundraising Professionals effectiveness study? Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Heard of
So
it,
what
haven't
is
done it.
what
I
is
haven't done it.
what is the typical donor retention rate right now? So you know,
43%.
low 40, 46%. So donor retention rate, obviously, it's a little bit of a buzzword, we think, but it's all engaging to do with stewardship. Like, out of the 100 donors that you had last year, you keep 46 this year. And here are a couple of other statistics. Adrian Sargent says recruiting new donors can cost up to 10 times more than retaining existing ones. And for every 6 new donors obtained, nonprofit organizations are losing 5. Okay, so the new donor retention rate is 19% right now. So that is an amazing statistic. So what I would like you to do now is think about your favorite charity. Think about ways that maybe in your organization you're recognizing your donors. What do you do to make them feel special? So I'd like to have you take one of the sticky notes there and just use as many as you want. Write down what are some of the ways that you think you could recognize your donors. So I'm going to write that down. Somebody stole my pen.
What do you need?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll write down on the sticky, and then we're going to put it up on the board here. What are the ways that you would like to be treated special? What are the ways that you would like the donors to feel special? How would you steward them? So we're going to take like 2 minutes to do that. Okay, so just write as many things as you possibly can on your sticky notes, and then we're going to put them up on the board. There's going to be this long pause on the video now. We can pause. Yes, that's okay. Good. read them now, and then we're gonna talk about it. Because this really addresses the fundamental need, like how do you recognize these potential donors and the prospects and donors? How can we fulfill their needs so that they can really feel happy about making a difference in the organization that they support? So a couple of things that you wrote down here is like cards, e-cards, email messages, mention things we know they're interested in, handmade gifts of nominal value, recognize things, inform through newsletters, receive info about latest programs, send personal updates, program, something receiving, news, my name, regular updates, letter, thank yous, impact, lunch with the CEO, think of a way that's meaningful to them. So those are all great ways that we can make our donors feel special. So the favorite charities that you like, are they doing that? No. Okay. So why would you continue to give to them?
For me, one, I made a lifetime commitment to, so I feel like I sort of don't have a choice.
Right.
But for the ones that I do have a choice, sometimes I feel like because I am in development, I know that something is not quite right with their process or something's happening behind the scenes, but it doesn't affect the work. So I guess I give it a pass.
Right, great, well, thank you. So here's just an overview of what prospects and donors really want. They want to make sure that their needs and wants are going to continue to be met, right? They want to have the confidence that you're doing the right thing and you let them know that. They want to know how their contributions are being used, who's managing these funds, that there's a copacetic process in place, that their gifts are kept confidential. That's another way, like a lot of the bigger donors especially, they want to stay confidential so that we keep that in line. And again, like to your point there, newsletters, interim reports, how are things going? Tell them stories. They want to continue to have that appropriate recognition. Now, in some cases, you may also have some volunteers that are involved in your program. Now, their recognition may be different from what the donors need. The volunteers obviously want to make sure that they feel good about the time that they made a difference, that they gave to the organization, whether it's coming in and volunteering, answering the phones, or whether it's helping out with an event. They want to make sure that they are recognized appropriate and that they continue to support a really worthy cause, right? So, and that everybody knows what they're doing. So, I don't know if you've heard about the fundraising gold standard, but ideally, if you can do it, and I know a lot of the smaller organizations are not necessarily able to do that, but if you can make a phone call the day the gift is received, wouldn't you as a donor feel like, wow, this is amazing. They make me feel so special, even if I only made a $35 gift, right? So, wow. I mean, I had a volunteer call me for a $35 gift I made, and it was like, I was blown away. I'm like, yeah, I became a monthly giver to that organization because I really felt like they cared enough about me, even with that small gift, right? So thank you letters within 48 hours. Again, not all of the systems are always in place to do that, but that's the gold standard, okay? And then as donors are bigger, you may want to set up a personal visit followed by a letter to thank them again. But not every donor is interested in having a personal visit. But I know, by the way, about 7% of donations now comes in online. So make sure that your systems are in place to set up that autoresponder, that auto gift, that autoresponder thing, and the automatic email that comes out. Because when you make the donor feel special, they're going to be ready to make the next gift. So getting that phone call, getting a thank you letter right away, and then you're ready to ask again. Especially again, the more involved the donors are, the more they know about your organization, the more they feel appreciated, the more likely they're going to give again. And the rule of gift, the more they're gonna stay with you, the longer they're gonna stay with you. And I don't know if there's any membership organizations in the room. Bob, I see you have a membership organization, making this up. But if you have renewal programs in place, make sure that you have a request for membership at the next level as part of that process. So the next week, we're going to talk about strategies for keeping donors connected. Any questions?